Imagine a pope, dragged from his grave, placed in a courtroom, and forced to stand trial after death. Sounds impossible? Wait until you hear this. It's the year 897 and Rome is restless. In the dead of night, whispers of a forbidden exhumation ripple through winding streets. The city senses something unnatural is about to unfold. History's most bizarre trial is about to begin. A burst of lightning splits the sky over a crumbling basilica. Inside, the stone walls sweat with anticipation. Pope Stephen VI, draped in crimson and gold, leans aggressively forward. His wild eyes dominate the cold scene. Dozens of black-robed clergy press back into their seats, their mouths tense with shock and disbelief. Pope Stephen VI orders the unthinkable. "Bring the corpse." Gasps ripple through clergy and citizens alike. No one dares believe what's about to happen, but the dead are about to answer for the crimes of the living. A grotesque sight. A mummified corpse, still in rotted papal vestments, is placed on a throne before the court. A trembling scribe clutches a scroll, voice cracking as he reads charges. Candles gutter, their smoke curling upward in nervous spirals. The accused's hollow face rules the moment. The accused, Pope Formosus, once the head of the church, now a decaying skeleton. The crime? Assuming the papal throne, supposedly against sacred law. His vacant sockets stare at a world he no longer belongs to. Tension thickens as the camera closes in on Stephen VI, sweat beading on his brow, knuckles white as he pounds the armrest. Veins throb in his temples. He shouts accusations, while behind him, frightened clergy exchange urgent glances, hands hovering at their collars. Stephen hurls furious words across the stone chamber. "You corrupted the church. You poisoned its future." His rage radiates out, fear grips every corner. The court teeters between loyalty and horror. Is this real justice, or a descent into total madness? One whispers. Lightning crackles outside as dread seeps through the monks and cardinals assembled. Every heartbeat is a question with no safe answer. A single challenge shatters the silence. How do you even judge a corpse? The tension is suffocating, but Stephen thunders. People demand answers. Eyes dart between terror and morbid fascination. It gets unspeakable. Formosus is robbed of his papal glory. "He cannot bless!" A voice yells, and the blade is raised, ready to mutilate what little dignity the dead pope still holds. They chop off the sacred fingers, the very ones that once blessed emperors and the faithful. A new horror settles over the court, one nobody will forget. The corpse is found guilty. The court explodes, some celebrate, some can't stop crying. Stephen's strange victory chills the air as even loyalty can't erase the horror of what they've witnessed. It gets worse. Formosus isn't laid to rest. His corpse is ripped from the hall and tossed into the Tiber River. The entire city reels as the unthinkable becomes real. Mourners weep openly. Whispers swirl. This shames even the church. Anger rises, dignity denied to the dead becomes a spark for rebellion. The outrage explodes. Rome won't stand for this brutality. Mob justice ignites as furious citizens surge into the papal palace. Determined to end Stephen's reign by force, Stephen is seized, dragged from glory to a squalid cell. His downfall is as swift and violent as his ambition. The throne stands empty as his rule shatters into silence. Future popes will declare it all invalid. Yet the ghost of the cadaver synod haunts the church even now. Rome never forgot the day its dead stood trial. Why risk such madness? Power, fear, revenge, old obsessions, but they still shape leaders everywhere. The cadaver synod is a warning that echoes across centuries, and Formosus's corpse. Its journey didn't end in the river. What happened next is almost too bizarre to believe. There's a reason this story isn't over yet. Want the dark truth? Follow for part 2 and discover what happened next to the cursed corpse of Formosus.